Cardi B goes off in tears after Stefon Diggs' major announcement. Nobody, and fans mean nobody, saw this coming. What started as a regular day on social media instantly turned into one of the most emotional, chaotic, and talked about moments involving Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. Within minutes, timelines were flooded, comment sections exploded, and fans were left torn between shock, confusion, and pure heartbreak. Because when Stefon Diggs made his major announcement, Cardi B didn't just react. She broke down. Flushed-faced the announcement that changed everything. It all began with Stefon Diggs posting a calm, carefully worded message that instantly set the internet on fire. No emojis. No jokes. No teasing. Just seriousness. The announcement hinted at a life-altering decision, one that would drastically shift his future, priorities, and public image. Fans immediately speculated. Was it about his career? A massive relocation? A personal sacrifice no one knew about? Or something involving Cardi B herself? Whatever it was, one thing became painfully clear very quickly. Backhand index pointing right, Cardi B was not prepared for it. Broken heart, Cardi B's emotional meltdown, this is too much. Minutes after the announcement went viral, Cardi B went live. Her eyes were already glossy. Her voice? Shaking. At first, she tried to laugh it off. Tried to stay tough. Tried to keep that signature Cardi confidence. But it didn't last. Suddenly, she snapped. Y'all think this easy? You think decisions like this don't hurt people? Her voice cracked. Tears streamed down her face. The comments flew by faster than anyone could read them, fans begging her to calm down, others demanding answers. And then, she went off. Loudly crying face, I gave my all, Cardi breaks down. Cardi didn't name Diggs directly at first, but everyone knew exactly who she was talking about. She spoke about sacrifice, loyalty, and emotional labor, how loving someone at that level means tying your heart to their choices. People don't see what happens behind closed doors. They don't see the nights, the conversations, the promises. At that point, Cardi covered her face and sobbed uncontrollably. Fans watching live said it felt too real, not performative, not scripted. Just raw pain. Fire the moment Cardi went off. Then came the shift. The tears turned into frustration. The sadness turned into anger. Cardi wiped her face, looked directly into the camera, and said, "You can't just drop bombs on people and expect them to smile." Boom. That one sentence sent shockwaves across social media. Fans immediately interpreted it as Cardi feeling blindsided, like the announcement was made without her fully being ready, emotionally or mentally. Brain fans split down the middle. The internet reacted instantly. Speech balloon, Cardi didn't deserve to find out like this. Speech balloon, Stefon had every right to choose his future. Speech balloon, this is why private decisions shouldn't be public. Speech balloon, she's heartbroken, you can see it. Some defended Diggs, saying major life moves are personal and necessary. Others stood firmly with Cardi, arguing that love means communication, not surprises. Exploding head, what made the announcement so painful? Sources close to the situation hinted that the announcement wasn't just professional, it involved distance, time apart, and a complete shift in priorities. For Cardi, someone who loves loudly and passionately, that hit deep. She reportedly felt emotionally unprepared, caught off guard, afraid of losing connection, powerless in a moment that mattered. And that fear spilled out in front of millions. Speech balloon, the silence after the storm. After the emotional live session, Cardi abruptly ended the stream. No follow-up tweet. No clarification post. No damage control. Just silence. Meanwhile, Stefon Diggs remained quiet, which only fueled speculation further. Was he giving her space? Was there tension behind the scenes? Or was this the calm before another major reveal? Dove love, pressure, and public eyes. This moment reminded fans of something crucial. Behind the fame, the headlines, and the viral moments are real emotions. Cardi B wasn't just reacting to an announcement, she was reacting to the weight of loving someone whose decisions echo across the world. Whether this moment leads to healing, distance, or deeper understanding remains to be seen. But one thing is undeniable. Collision. This was one of Cardi B's most emotional moments ever. Tears. Anger. Honesty. Vulnerability. This wasn't about drama for clicks, it was about a woman processing heartbreak in real time. And the internet watched every second. Do you think Stefon Diggs handled the announcement the right way? Speech balloon. Was Cardi B justified in her emotional reaction? The conversation is far from over. Cardi B goes off in tears after Stefon Diggs' major announcement, loudly crying, face broken heart. Nobody, and I mean nobody, saw this coming. What started as an ordinary morning in the celebrity news cycle suddenly exploded into chaos when Stefon Diggs made a major announcement that sent shockwaves across social media, sports media, and pop culture blogs all at once. Within minutes, timelines were flooded, comment sections went feral, and one name dominated every headline imaginable. Cardi B. And this time, it wasn't laughter, confidence, or clapbacks. It was raw, uncontrollable tears. Collision. The announcement that changed everything. Stefon Diggs stepped up to the mic with a look no one had seen before, no swagger, no jokes, no playful grin. Just seriousness. Cameras flashed. Reporters leaned in. The room went dead silent. Then he said the words that would ignite a firestorm. I've made a decision that affects not just my career, but my personal life as well. That was all it took. Within seconds, insiders started whispering. Was it a career move? A relocation? A personal reset? Or something much deeper? As Diggs continued, carefully choosing every word, fans quickly realized this wasn't just about football. This was about distance. This was about change. And yes, this was about Cardi B. Loudly crying face. Cardi B's emotional breakdown, caught on camera. Not long after the announcement aired, Cardi B went live. And what fans saw next broke the internet. Gone was the fearless, fiery Cardi we all know. Instead, she appeared visibly shaken, eyes red, voice cracking, hands trembling as she tried to hold it together. Y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors, she said, wiping away tears. People think everything is easy when you're strong. It's not. Her voice broke. Then she went off. Not with anger, but with pain. She spoke about sacrifices. Missed moments. Holding things in when the world expects you to smile. Loving someone who's chasing greatness while you're fighting your own battles in silence. Fans could feel it. This wasn't scripted. This wasn't promo. This was real heartbreak. The pressure no one talks about. Sources close to the situation say Cardi had been carrying a heavy emotional load for weeks. Between public expectations, non-stop rumors, and the constant spotlight, the pressure had been building. Stefon's announcement, whatever its full implications, was reportedly the final emotional trigger. One insider revealed. She knew something was coming, but knowing and hearing it publicly are two very different things. That moment, according to sources, made everything feel final. And Cardi felt it all at once. Tornado fans erupt, protect Cardi at all costs. Within minutes, hashtags began trending. Hashtag protect Cardi. Hashtag Cardi deserves better. Hashtag Stefon announcement. Fans flooded her comments with support, begging her to log off, rest, and take care of herself. Others turned their attention to Diggs, demanding explanations, context, and clarity. The internet was officially on fire. Some fans sided with Cardi, calling the announcement cold and poorly timed. Others defended Diggs, saying every man has the right to choose his path. But one thing was undeniable. Backhand index pointing right, this announcement hurt Cardi deeply. Broken heart, love, ambition, and collision. At the heart of it all lies a truth many don't want to admit. When two powerful people are chasing greatness, love doesn't always win easily. Careers demand sacrifices. Timing becomes cruel. And sometimes, emotions get caught in the crossfire. Cardi's tears weren't just about this announcement, they were about everything it represented. Change. Uncertainty. Letting go of the version of the future she thought was locked in. Crystal ball, what happens next?